So they were basically having a whole cow because someone wouldn't answer the dang question. If you understand, let me just get to explaining this. Watch.
In private.
Well, do you see what the question people are asking is?
Yeah.
Do you want to answer the question?
No, it's not like it's ignorant, so no.
Because everybody in the comments kept saying she's transgender, but you don't want to answer that. Which I don't have no problem with that. But then you over here saying, but the part where she's like some crazy.
I'm kind of crazy, so you got me like 4 times a day. Like,
what woman comes on there and says that 4 times a day? Let me say that. What cis woman says that?
Okay, so there's two things about this. One situation is, I don't understand. What do you think someone can save that situation by what? I don't get it, really. Now, do we know if she's trans? It kind of confused me when she's saying in private. I don't know if I showed that part of it, but when she's saying in private, it's like, oh, are you transgender then? Because are you saying that you don't want to openly say it here? That you're transgender? But, I mean, to me, not answering the question to me makes sense considering the context we're talking about. Hey, if we are just on some platform, you aren't trying to find a date or anything, somebody asks you that question, it doesn't really matter, right? Because you're not looking for people to be attracted to you, right? So it's not really a matter of, it doesn't matter how people see you in that kind of sense, right? But if you are a cis woman, biologically female, and someone is asking you if you're trans and you're on a dating platform, it makes no sense why it would benefit her to try and bring that question to light. Because all it's gonna do is make people think now that she looks like a man. That's not gonna benefit her as far as trying to get men to date her. So, I mean, answering that question isn't going to be a good idea for her. I think either way, if she says yes, then she's trans, obviously, But if she is a biological woman, it's still bad because now people think of her as an ugly woman, So that's how I feel about this video. I just think people assuming that she's a man, I don't know if she's a man, really, by her not answering that question. I feel like she was trying to ignore the question so people could focus on her beauty, maybe, and, getting to know her, rather than someone trying to detract and call her a man so people can look at her face and be like, oh, she looks masculine, oh, she looks ugly, oh, she's this, oh, she's that, you know what I mean? So that's how I see that whole situation, really. Also on the sex drive side of it, I kind of feel like he was like saying, what woman would come on and tell people that you have to fuck her 4 times a day? She's trying to be open, right? Since she's trying to be open about the situation, maybe she would say that. I know, for me personally, I think it's weird with men. They almost act like women don't want sex, but they forget. What do you think? Why do you think women get pregnant accidentally? If we didn't want sex, we just wouldn't have sex. A major reason why we have sex and why we have sex accidentally, we get pregnant accidentally, is because of ovulation. And if you understand anything about ovulation, it makes our sex drive go up really high, basically. So on the days you're ovulating, for me, I could probably have sex 5 times a day. And as far as masturbation, since I'm outside, I'm trying to be quiet. Probably like at least 6 times that I have sex. Will not have sex, but masturbate at least 6 times a day. I can sometimes masturbate, and then off, and then go again, and then go again, go again. It's like that, with women, you don't have it where, like, you know how men kind of like they release and they are erect, and then they ejaculate, and then they are no longer hard anymore or aroused, and then they have time to recuperate, so forth. Well, we aren't like that, so we can keep on going over and over and over again. And it makes sense, like when you are in your 20s, that this would happen where it's over and over and over again, because on your days you're ovulating, what your body is trying to send you is that you need to try and procreate. So it behooves you to want and desire to have sex multiple times that day, because it makes your chance of getting pregnant even higher. So as far as that, to me, I don't see the sex drive thing as a weird thing. I would say maybe if you're saying that her sex drive is high every day of every week of every month, because that means that she on her period she's even that way, which some women are, but I mean, like, many women aren't, because of our cramps and our other issues that we have. And then there's the whole thing of birth control. Birth control really messes up your hormones, so then sometimes you might have a regular sex drive, and on your days you're not supposed to be like that. You're like you are when you're ovulating. I know, because I took birth control for 2 months, and when I did, it was like every day was ovulation day, basically, even when I was on my period. And then also with birth control, sometimes it limits your periods too, so then you'll have more days you can have sex, basically. So I mean, it could be many reasons why her sex drive is high. She's in her 20s, so I mean, I don't really think that would be something that would have to do with it. My thing is mainly just like her saying, well, say it in private. The way she said say it in private seemed like, oh, do you have a secret you need to tell somebody in private, but other than that, I don't know. I just don't really see how. I don't see how she really is letting on that she's trans. I just feel like she's trying to make the best out of a situation and hoping that Kendra G handles that situation, because she's like, I'm being bashed on a platform. I'm trying to just promote myself and my dating life, and I'm being told I look like a man. That's not really fair. I mean, that's not right, honestly, because think of it. What if, are there unattractive women that come on there, and what? Are they just told they look like men or whatever? Oh, shoot. That's not really right. Are they told they're ugly? That's what I just don't really like. Like, she's trying to promote herself, and you guys are just attacking her. She might not even be trans. She could just be a regular woman who's you just find unattractive. And that's not fair. So that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, everyone. Like and subscribe, comment down below, and have a great day. Bye.